this Wednesday night, and you better believe the supporters are ready for this one at RFK Stadium as DC United gets set to take on the Chicago Fire. They have an consistent lineup.
Yeah, they have, and actually you see the two players there, Fernandez and the pickup, and Rolfe coming back to the Chicago Fire after being away from me.
So adjustments, and this is the big one. The first time these two guys, Saragossa and Kitchen, have started side by side.
And the way it's lined up here, it might be a 4-4-2, but it also might evolve into a 4. A lot of changes in the lineup and shape.
Oh, again, as Ben Olsen said, he didn't mind the fight, the commitment, but also needs it to be channeled in the proper way. Indeed, Patrick Nyako is starting for the Chicago Fire. Weren't sure about him because he came off with a back injury in the 2-1 loss, 2-1 win over New England, but he... Austin Berry tracking this down. Berry and Friedrich made quite a tandem in the middle there. Fire 7-1-2 with those starting as the center backs. Pappa, kind of interesting clearance. It goes to Pontius. Pontius, it's in the net. De Rosario! De Rosario makes Chicago pay.
It's a bit of a shot that becomes a cross to the back post. De Rosario, he just happens to sneak around the back. And the hesitation from Sean Johnson and the back line of Chicago Fire. They think it's being cleaned out, but no, they don't follow their men on the back post. Poor decisions by the defensive players not to follow De Rosario there. But for DC United, Dave, it's a welcome start in regards to what they did against Philadelphia Union. They found themselves 7.5 minutes behind 1-0 from Brian Carroll. This time, De Rosario, 6th goal of the season. He just sneaks in that back door. Hey, you got to follow up every chance there is.
Well, Pardo in the middle. Touch for Pappa. Marco Pappa. Nyako working that flank. Pappa goes right into DC pressure. Chicago, though, another chance. Palladini, McDonald holds it up. Pappa, nice touch coming through. Oh, it's in the net. Palladini has equalized. Sergio McDonald's ability to hold that ball made that goal.
And that was it, Dave, and he brings a lot of players into the game, and what we've seen in the past, in the last few games, the combinations, the runs off the ball, and that's where it was again. There's a good ball, and he's holding, he's very strong, lays it off, too much free space in there for Pappa. He raised the right foot just into Palladini. He continues his run through Palladini, that's great. There you see Pappa. It's got to be tighter there. Jakovic has to step up to the ball, close it down. The more you retreat back into the 18, the difficult it is to defend.
Palladini's first goal of the season, second career goal, has gotten free. Nahar, slowed by Nyako. Nahar. Ahoy!
Ahoy gets his first goal. His second game, his second start from the Philadelphia Union, comes in a trade with Danny Cruz. All the effort goes to Andy Nahar. He gets forward again. The Arco looks like he wins the battle. Nahar does not give up. What an excellent ball to the back post. Catches Anibaba. Here it is again. He digs in. That's what the fight, the determination by Andy Nahar, combined with the skill, is fantastic. What an excellent ball. Great header on the back post, kept it low on frame. DC United, quick response, Dave, just before halftime.
Corner kick, number 5 for DC United. Vic De Leon. Into the box, Berry gets a head on it instead. Korb can send it in. It's off of this second ball, that's a dangerous one. McDonald! Oh, it's in the net! It's in the net! Oh, it's in the net! Goal, DC United!
Well, one of the players that was very emotional in the last game, pushing and shoving, and you saw the ball get cleared out there. Chris Korb collects his ball, and Brandon McDonald makes a very slow kind of bending run into space, unmarked, Dave. Watch this one. I watched it creating myself. I just watched it building up. Here he comes. He's about to come outside the 18. He starts to drift back in there. Nobody marks him at all. That is, wow, what a great header from Brandon McDonald. Great weight of the pass from Chris Korb. Chris Rolfe, the closest man to mark up there. Nobody from Chicago Fire in the left back position to mark up at Brandon McDonald. He is right now running off the ball with Chris Pontius. A little casual there from Di Rosario.
Diaco. Marco Pappa. Marco Pappa, oh! Off the goalpost.
Oh, he's certainly capable of that, Dave. Great strike, good technique, and a quick release.
A whisker away from a one-goal game again. Pardo now. Will send it in. Cigaris, it's in the net. It's in the net. And Chicago's back in business.
Well, I talked about defending on set pieces, Dave. It's been a problem for DC United. And again, it rears its ugly head. Just as they have a 3-1 lead, playing very well in the second half. I talked about Cigares coming forward out of the back here. He's just completely unmarked. DC United will have to look at the responsibilities of which player left is completely free. Wow.
And he's not done. De Rosario. De Rosario. Save. Johnson. A foot save.
Great skill, good control under pressure here. You see he doesn't give up on the play. A little bit of hesitation from the Chicago Fire. He knows he can do better too. That's the thing. He puts so much pressure on himself.
DC United. Pontius. Alvaro Fernandez though wins the tackle.
Lazy ball there from Chris Pontius. Took his foot off the pedal just enough here to open up the door for Chicago Fire.
Chris Rolfe sends it. Hamid got gloves on it. We've got a corner kick in the 84th minute of this one-goal game.
Well, it's a great strike from Chris Rolfe. Again, the transition play, Chicago Fire picks up a lazy ball. Chris Rolfe, great technique, right foot, left foot. Look at a save from Villamid. Completely outstretched.
Is 4-0.
You know, Di Rosario looked like he was going to slow down a bit. He just takes another touch. Austinberry challenges him into the space. He forces a decision. Long 10. He half hits this to the back post. Sean Johnson, he should clean that up. Should get his hands on it.
You see with the throw-in. United close to securing the 3 points they so coveted, and they've done it. DC United with 4 goals have found their way to 3 points.